Welcome everyone, I'm John. This is the channel of Moon High Effects. Today we have crypto trading lesson 27. We're almost finished, so I'm happy for you all that you are still into it and that you have seen all of my movies already. After we're done, we will have to start over again because after one time I don't think that everything is still in the mind. I've done this myself multiple times also, so just a heads up. Today we're going to talk about listen to your intuition. It's something special. Everybody has it, but in the Western world we have not learned how to listen to this. But if you can, and you can use it, and you can implement it in trading, that's even better. But if you just can use it for normal life and how to take decisions and use it when you have really an important decision to take, that you listen to your body and listen to what yourself or your higher self has to say to yourself before you do it. It's really important. I'm gonna show you a few tricks maybe that you can use it with, and I also got some nice infos. I hope you guys enjoy it. Listen to your intuition. Some meditation steps that I have personally found and work for myself. First of all, we all do the mindset lesson. Remember the mindset lesson? So we started off with saying these sentences in the morning into the mirror. Please do them at night also. I hope you have started it already and that you are still doing it, because it's very important for the mindset and to be able to listen to your intuition faster for yourself. So what do I find important? Just do if it feels good, don't overthink it. And that's with everything in life. If you have a strong nudge of doing something that way, or in that kind of feeling that you have, do it on a special way and say, okay, this feels good for myself. Or that you have a stomach ache, your head hurts, you don't feel really like doing this, but you really must do it more of a thing, don't do it. Because you are overthinking it and your head will take control then, and it's not an intuition feeling anymore. Intuition is the opposite of your mind. So if your mind says go left, your intuition will say go right. Because the mind and the gut and the intuition feeling is totally something different. You're getting to know the higher mind spot, to ask questions to yourself. The higher mind, everybody has it. I can show you if you want to. Just leave a comment under it. Then I'll make a movie from myself, visualizing how and where the higher mind spot is. Because you can ask questions to yourself loud up. You have to ask them loud out to yourself, and you will get a response to them. It's very easy to do, but if you know where the spot is, it feels like when you have a happy feeling or a happy moment back in time, you can go to it. It makes your body tingle, it makes you very happy and joyful. That's the same feeling that the higher mind has, but it's somewhere on top of your head. But I can show you when I make a movie with the camera, and without the camera it's not as easy to show you where exactly it is. You will have to find it still yourself, but by my explanation you will be able to do so. If you want me to show you a movie about that, just put it in the comments and I will let you know how to do it, or I'll make a movie about it. Getting to know your gut feeling. So did you ever wake up and felt like, oh my god, my stomach doesn't feel good? Or when you enter a building, or when you said something to somebody, that your stomach really turned around, like that you really think you have stomach ache, or that that you like have the cramps or diarrhea feeling, like something like that. It's normally not the feeling of having something to do with the stomach. It's really your gut telling yourself something, and the gut is the most important thing also to feel and to listen to. And the body, it tells you a lot about the situation before you even know what will happen. So this will tell you before that you know that will be good or not. So if you listen to your gut, it will also tell you that it's something is good happening or something is not good happening, if you know how to listen. But we have never learned this in school or in kindergarten, how to listen to our body. We just have learned how to listen to somebody else, or to let them influence us. So we are here, or I am here, to teach you that that's not the way of how the world works, and that's not the way everything works. I know I'm completely an opposite of everybody tells you, but I've learned this the hard way, and I just want to make sure that you guys learn it faster for yourself. Intuition is the reverse of your mind. Like I told you, if your mind tells going left, your intuition will show you that it's better to go right. It's very strange how it works. It also, for me, personally, it gives me a tingling in my body when my intuition works. And when it works very good, I know perfectly which steps to take, how to get there. I get the answers fluently inside of me without even knowing how how it is. And keep it simple. In trading, that's the best way too. So don't overthink it. So like I said, if you're overthinking it, you're not using intuition. If you feel stomach aches or something else at a spot that you just have entered like a building and you straight away start feeling it's like, oh my god, this feels, that means that something is not going to be good at that point. So just leave it alone, leave the shop, leave the store, leave that person. I know it's not always easy to do, but because we have learned how to be polite and always gentle for everyone, and nobody tells you have to be polite to everybody. You just don't have to yell or do something against him that you don't want to be treated yourself. But if you don't say anything, that's also polite, but we have not learned that way. So we just leave it and go to the next stage. Listen to your intuition. I have a nice meditation program. If you want this, you can buy it from me. It really helps you. Don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything yourself. This program does everything for itself, and with itself. It's a meditation program. I've been using it now for 2.5 years, and it lets you see a lot. So what does it do really? It makes you smarter. It shows you patterns, and patterns is really some that all the smart people in the world do. They see connections, dots that you can pinpoint together. It's like when you have a drawing and you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8 and so on, and you have to put lines to each other to make the drawing completely. You can see the complete picture without having to draw the lines. That's what pattern really shows like. So it makes you calmer. You're less stressful, you're more joyful, you're more blessed feeling, you have more patience, you can be more joyful. You will never have the feeling when you get back from your job, or a daytime job maybe, that you have in the morning, you have to sit in the car and you have to drive like 20 minutes to it. It's okay, you can handle it. But in the evening, when you're coming back and there was somebody just going in front of your nose of the car and you felt like, oh my god, what are you doing? And you start yelling without even realizing that you're already yelling. That person in front of you can never hear you anyway. It's in another car, so he cannot hear you or see you do it, but you still do it. That becomes your stress level at that point has reached. By sleeping, you endorphin a kind of chemical in the brain that makes up to restore the body and make sure that chemical of the stress level is going down again. That this meditation program makes sure that you will feel the same, so that your bucket of stress that you can put into it will never overflow again. So you will never be yelling at persons again. You will feel different, you will see things differently, and you will change a bit, but it's always positive things that you will change into. You will be more polite, you will be more peaceful, you will be more happy, you will understand people better even. So you will, if somebody tells you something, you will be more present, you will be more in the now time. So you will be more aware too in what he says, and also in what you are telling to somebody else. So making you aware, that means that you are present at the moment itself without being in your head. So if somebody tells you something and you missed the part of his story, that meant that you were not at that moment in his story, because you were not there at that point. That meant that you were somewhere in your mind thinking about something, or looking at something else, that just somebody walked in, or somebody tapped your shoulder and you or passed by and hit at you and you were looking after it. You weren't listening because you were not present at the moment at his story. You will be more present in everything you do. Things will go fluider. You will finish jobs easier. You will easier to get from point A to point B. It helps you with a lot of things. It has only benefits. If you want this program, I can share it, or you can buy it from me for a cheap price, give me an email and I will make sure that you will be able to get it. It takes a time to process before you get everything, but it's step by step and it will help you do a lot of things. Like it makes you smarter, it can let you absorb information 8 times faster than you are doing it right now. So I use this program a lot because it helped me a lot too. It made me smarter also, and I'm very happy about it. So I want to share it with everyone that wants to be able to get it too, because I know that a lot of people struggle with this and they want to take medicines to let this help. And this program has been found out already from the year 1984. So it's not a new program at all, but it's only been at the point where rich people had it and we were not able to see it or were not allowed to let it see. I struck by it by a very rich person also, and I was very lucky that he shared this with me. So I'm also sharing it with everyone here so that you can do it yourself if you want to do it. It's no must, it's no push to do it anyway. It's just you will get it at a discount that nobody else would ever sell it to you. This price, it's not a cheap program at all. If you want to buy it online, I can show you where you can buy it, how it's done. You can buy it from me too. It's 10 times cheaper than you would ever buy it online. So it's just that you know, if you want it, you can have it from me on a certain discount, and I will help you through it too, because it's very important that you take it step by step. Otherwise, I would say thank you for your attention. Share my channel with everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it also. Much love for everyone. Smile and be thankful. Love each other, and I'll see you all in the next lesson. Ciao.